Hey guys, I'm back here at Metlife Stadium along with David Deal. David, thank you for joining me. It's a pleasure. I've been wanting to interview you for a long time now.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So, first question. I read that you and Eli used to drive to the games together.
Yeah, that is true.
That became a tradition. Like, where did that come from, and why Eli?
His first preseason, his rookie year, my second year, we were at the team hotel, and it was a home game. You know, him being from Mississippi, New Jersey highways, traffic, U-turns weren't always his thing. So when he asked me initially before the game if I could give him a ride, I'm like, yeah, absolutely. On the way to the game, we talked about nothing outside of football. We talked about sports. We talked about country music. And then by the time we got to the game, we played well. He played well. And it was just a superstitious thing. And from that point on, for my 11 seasons, we always drove the home games together.
So, country music?
Yeah.
Are you both a fan of country music, or are you still a fan? Or
Absolutely. I'm from Chicago, so it took me a little bit to have a college roommate that had 55 people in his town to get used to country music. But yeah, that was something that we always listened to just to kind of relax and get your mind off before going to war out here.
What was it like playing for Coach Coughlin? Because he was pretty tough for the first couple years of his career. Then he sort of lightened up. Did that help you guys, or?
To say that Coach Coughlin lightened up is not something that go hand in hand. I think that he just adjusted to the fact that we had a veteran team, and he was able to trust us more, and being able to operate from the team as veterans, it's relaying that message down through the locker room instead of him just doing it. So I think that he adjusted in that regard, and the best thing about him was good, bad, and different. You knew exactly where you stood with him and what you needed to improve. And as an athlete, as anything, you want to be coached to be the best you can be.
Right, and I also I watched a documentary where he took you guys bowling
Yes.
once. So how'd you do in that?
I'm not a terrific bowler whatsoever, as you can tell by offensive line hands. I don't do a great job of holding bowling balls and doing that stuff, but it was a lot of fun to be able to take, everything that we were doing at training camp to relax, get away, have some team camaraderie, and razz Coach Coughlin for some of the gutter balls that he threw that day.
Who was the best bowler on the team?
David Tyree. He came with his own bowling ball. He was prepared and ready to go. So David Tyree, hands down, was the best bowler out of our group.
Unfortunately, that's all the time we have. David, thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure.
I really appreciate
Thanks for
it.
having me.
Thank you guys for listening, and let's send it back to the studio.